What is good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chen, back at it again with a new video, and today we're talking about Jamaica's brand new cult. I know I've been away for a while and a lot of things have changed. I look different, I got married, but honestly that's not even what we're here to talk about today. Jamaica got spooky just in time for Halloween. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but recently my channel took a pivot and we're now talking mostly about cults and cult-like groups. And we are actually living through a modern day cult. And this channel being what it is, I could not make, it would be stupid of me to pass up this opportunity to talk about something of this nature, yeah? And you know it well serious when I come with my makeup already done. Disclaimer, this is not a deep dive into the group. This is not like, you know, somewhere I'm going to tell you all the backstories and everything, and that's partly because we're living in the time that it is going on, so it's hard for me to have all the information. But best believe, baby, when the rest of this information is out, I will be here, right here again to do this video. I'm still want to give me a little, sprinkle my little piece in it as well. Cults are not something that is new to Jamaica. Even in recent times, we have had events where, you know, cults have been discovered and broken up in Jamaica in very recent times. And I want us to understand what a cult actually is. Remember that cult is the root word of culture, and a cult can be anything at all. Remember, religion is just a recognized and accepted cult. And I believe this specific group is being highlighted so much because of the terrible activities that they have participated in, and it's kind of like the stereotypical definition of a cult, or what most people think a cult is. The group name just have me like White Officer Long, Pathway International Faith Restoration Ministries. Seems to be like a mixture of Christianity and voodoo / obia practices. As much as a lot of us want to, you know, separate ourselves from the voodoo culture, we have to admit that it is something that's very prevalent in our society, and it's practiced by many more people than would like to admit to it. This is not something that's like being acknowledged or reported, at least not being reported by major groups, but I think the public realizes that there is some aspects of obia in it. However, let me touch on the Christianity section of it. I don't understand why so many groups take from Christianity to formulate their ideas. There's always some aspect of Christianity in it. Anyways, that's not what we are talking about today. Let me get back to the meat of the matter, right? So the exact beginning of the church, or the origin of the church, to me is still unknown. What I do know is that the church, let me just stop calling them a church, that's not a church. The group has had their YouTube channel in operation for at least 4 years. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching any of those. No ma'am. No ma'am. So they recently came under scrutiny after a phone call was made to a police station in Mobay, and they were talking about some very strange activities that were taking place that involved some persons dressed in all white, strange events. And so the police came and raided the place. Mind you, this was in curfew hours, like hours at night when people supposed to in them room, in them bed, in them yard, I do house things. Then people are outside. The night ended with 3 people actually dying, and the cult leader along with some of the other group members being put into police custody. Most of it was for, you know, breaking the curfew hours, but the leader, Kevin Smith, was definitely there for things much worse than breaking the curfew. Yeah, so they were taken into custody, and a lot of people came out, past members came out. A lot of things were happening in the space of time between when he was in custody until the final events that we have for now. Alright, so you know everything happened in Mobay, right? So Mr. Smith was being transferred from Mobay to Kingston to be charged. So this is where the spooky part comes in. So on the day that he's being transferred to be charged, the vehicle that's carrying him is involved in a 3-vehicle crash. And guess what happened? I don't have to guess because on the day you're with me, he died along with a police officer. And I must say, I really feel bad to say a police officer's life was lost in the midst of this young youth. Rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. Me personally, I know you can't, when you get to work for the every day work, but me wouldn't comfortable driving in a car with him. Like, I don't know if I have to go fire me or put me on suspension or something, but me not touching him with a long strap, love. I don't think so, no. And the way how his still dedicated followers talk about him and act like, liken him to Christ himself, I decided to wait at least 3 days after he died to post this video. Today is Thursday, and by all accounts, he's still dead. So I'm making this video. Hopefully, it get no more spooky than what it is right now. Only thing we raised today is the 2 little KFC prices, and KFC get your life together because 840 for a zinger combo, and yes, I did say still dedicated, because best believe that they are definitely right in his corner, even until death. Because the man of God for dead, a man of God them call him in God forbid. Mind you, I didn't get into details, but I want you to understand that of those 3 people that died, 2 of them were killed by members of the group, and that those killings were instigated by Kevin himself. Like, he told them to kill them. And based on the reports that we got so far, it was a part of a sacrifice that was supposed to be a sacrifice of 144 people. So those people that were there, if that was sacrifice night, I not the sacrifice, but I still a follow behind, but I almost, you know what? I just wonder because I don't know, but to be honest, a lot of things happened that, should have raised a few red flags.
That's why some of the crack is full of cobweb, and even the spider will live in the dead.
Charging for everything like that, late, when I get charged.
How many of you were late? $200 can pay for the whole of your Jingman family.
And let me not get started on this whole ARC situation. How are you paying $100,000 to eat dumpling and mackerel gravy? Not even the mackerel, mackerel gravy. I don't want this video to be like a place of judgment. A lot of persons on social media have already done that. Like, they have taken to social media to bash the people, chastise them, and call them stupid and all these things. And what I want you guys to understand is that, you see, when you look from the outside in, it's so easy if you fix your mouth and say all type of things. And I want you to understand how actually easy it is to be manipulated by somebody who knows the art of manipulation. I'm pretty sure you have been in alright, let me talk to the ladies then. I'm pretty sure you have been in a situation, because all of us have been there, where a man we usually would have ever think to talk to, or even somebody that you might, want to talk to, but them ways not nice, like them look good out here, but them ways not nice, and you are so charmed by whatever is happening, whatever he's saying, what he's doing in the moment, and the same thing in a different. So man can fool and I don't feel like say it's so hard for a religious leader fool on it. It's the same thing, my love, and I don't think it's wise for you to jump up and judge somebody just like that because you don't understand, or you weren't there, or you don't see exactly when the things are happening. But it's very easy to fall into a trap. A very common characteristic of these leaders is that they prey on people who are vulnerable in some way or the other, and they're looking to the church for help. The church is supposed to be a place of refuge. Others of us are looking for, the answers to specific questions, and you see somebody doing something that seems so miraculous, and you say, no man, but the man is powerful. Don't feel like this could never happen to you, because it could. In the blink of an eye, it could. The first action you have to take is, please God, help me to never fall into the hands of somebody like that. Help me to always have my wits about me. and help me to find the answers when we need in other word. That's what we should be doing right now instead of a kiki them fully. No, I don't think that brings anything valuable to the conversation. It's such a sad series of events. It's made even more sad because of the fact that he got off scot-free. Like, he literally died without having to answer any questions. Like, didn't have to pay for what he did in any way. And there are people that are happy that this man died. And I'm like, okay, but what now? I want to hear what else happened. I want to hear explanation. I want to hear wagwan. And that never happened. I don't feel like justice was actually served. I don't feel like the persons who, got caught up in this will experience justice. And I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time this is happening. I'm pretty sure that this has happened before, and no, we're not gonna know. Like, there are so many missing persons out there. These are things that we have to look into, but now that he is gone, and he is gone with so many dedicated members still behind him, it's just a matter of who are gonna be the church leader now, who are gonna take over for him. I don't think these questions, hopefully they will. I really hope they do get answered, but I don't really have much hope. But I do still believe that there is more to be revealed, and there is a lot more that has been revealed that I don't wish to get into until I do the real deep dive. I can't done all of the information right now. I still want to leave some things for when I do the actual big, detailed video. Even the situation of the young boys, I'm not getting into that right now because everything is alleged. There's no proof for anything, and on that I don't think anybody will really come out because how Jamaica culture stay. Enough things you're not gonna really want to talk. I'm saddened by the fact that people actually had to die for this to come out, but honestly I'm glad that it played out the way it did, because if it didn't, can you imagine how many other people would have lost their lives that night. This is not closure. I hope there's actual closure in the case, and I hope that the answers that we need do come out. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on this whole situation. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if you're still there with me, but if you are, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you want to see some more cult related content, you can check in the playlist that I'm going to link above. I think it's over this side. Over this side here. And if you're interested in doing YouTube, I'm going to leave the gear that I use down below in the description as well, to show you how I got this great setup, or I get it to look like this while using my phone. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.